Alright, so today what I'm going to do is I'm going to install some rear camber adjustable arms into the E36, and this should help make up the change in the gap for the 8.8 IRS. So what I have here are some Godspeed adjustable camber arms. They look pretty good. I know they're not like the best ones, but I actually wanted some steel camber arms because I figured the steel would be easier to work with if I needed to cut it any farther, because I can actually like weld, cut, grind, and do all that to steel easily, whereas aluminum, it's a little bit more difficult, but they seem real solid, and we'll install them now. So I have a few tools set up over here. Basically, it's going to be a jack, 15, 16, maybe some 18mm sockets, a couple 18, 16, and 15 wrenches, and then you just have to like jack everything up to get stuff to line up in place, and it should go together pretty simple. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys right now. I'm going to start by putting this bolt in. Right, so now that that is installed, I'm going to jack the car up more. And when I jack the car up more, what I'm going to be able to do is I'm going to be able to get that spring to line up into there a little bit better. That'll hold up in place. I'll be able to install the strut or shock, I don't know, whichever. And then I will put my new camber arm in, which you can kind of see laying over there. So I'm going to kind of reposition so I can get it jacked up, but now I'm not quite sure what order I need to install these things in, so I'm actually going to kind of crawl in there and take a look and see what the best like mode of approach is going to be given how these camber arms are going to install. So now I'll be able to install everything else because I have that shock holding everything in place. So I'll be able to play with the camber arm, which the axle is probably going to be in the way a little bit, which I should pull those now that I have the brakes installed. But that's besides the point. I'm going to try and get those camber arms in and see how they fit. So I got that all installed now. I kind of got anti-seize all over everything, but I'll show it to you guys. It wasn't too bad. So definitely looks all right. As far as how much camber, I'm not sure yet if it's going to turn out to be too much. Obviously they're adjustable, but they're only adjustable so much. So here's one of them laying in front of me. And worst comes worse, I guess I can always cut some out of this. I assume it's threaded more than just the end. If not, then I'd like cut the end off and re-weld it just a little bit shorter. But not bad. A lot of people were complaining about how hard these were to install. I think a lot of that probably has to do with the fact that, as you saw, I had to take my boot and kind of push out on the actual brake in order to get the camber arm to go on. But other than having to really put a boot on it, it doesn't seem like it was too bad to do. It took me about 25 minutes to put that whole side together. Now, I've also done it a bunch, but still, it's not that bad to do. Now, I'll show you how much camber I have on the rear now. So Now, granted, I'm in the down position, but looks like I have some positive camber there. When it goes up, hopefully it remains somewhat neutral. But we will have to find out when I actually put the thing down on the ground. So that is all I'm going to do for you guys today. I'm going to do the other one, but no reason to show you doing the same thing twice. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope it was helpful for anyone. Like, subscribe. You can check out my Instagram at LowRoosterCrat, and have a good day. I went ahead, I got the second side in. I know I said I wasn't going to show it to you, but might as well. So after doing the first side and kind of knowing where to put stuff and how to do it, I was able to do the second side in about 15 minutes, if that. So here you go. Looks pretty good. And there's the other side. Pretty neat.